Crossing over the bridge and entering the state of Maine. The great state of Maine. This is Lenny, the chocolate moose. Get it, chocolate moose? This guy is made completely of chocolate. Lenny, the world's only life-size chocolate moose. 1,700 pounds of chocolate. Stevie actually shows the making of it.
Cheese actually using three different tools, set of tools, which work with chocolate.
Even that bear down there is 380 pounds.
Maybe a mile down that road. It's right on Pine Point. We'll be on the right. Okay, yeah. So
Chocolate lobster. This cute one. They're a little moose. So that was pretty amazing. Len Libby's is known for that chocolate mousse and making delicious chocolate, so I had to check it out. Look how beautiful it is here. Amazing. So it looks like a little bit of weather is coming in, but I'm currently at a state park in South Portland, which is the southern part of Maine, and I love coming here because how amazing it looks. Look at these giant rocks. Check this out. Check these rocks out right on the coast. Very, very cool. And it goes on forever. This rock is incredible. It seriously looks like petrified wood, but it's some sort of rock. Amazing looking though. Look at that. Man. This looks like a bunch of lobster trap rope. There's always a bunch of broken or pieces of the cages of the pots that they use. This is one of those lobster pots I was telling you about. They're randomly all over the place. So they just get crushed, I guess, by these rocks when the big waves come in and they move the rocks around. So this is cool. This is a giant pool of water, of ocean water left behind from the high tide. And it kind of swings around and makes its way down here in the form of a waterfall. It's pretty cool. Can't really get it without standing in the water, but this is slowly gonna just drain itself out. Wow. Oh. And I'm soaking wet from that. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that got me really good. Ah, whatever. It's warm out. I'm flirting with disaster here, I know it. All right, getting back on the road. Let's check that guy out. That is a real live moose here in Maine. Pretty cool. And everybody always wants to come to Maine and they want to see a moose, or northern New Hampshire and they want to see a moose, but in reality it's really actually hard to find one. They're so elusive. They're hidden away in the woods, up in the mountains. So you're very lucky if you see one. But from my knowledge, from my understanding, the only place in Maine or New Hampshire to come and see one for sure is the Maine Wildlife Reserve. And here they are as usual, without fail. Pretty cool. Check that out. So it's my understanding that this is an animal reserve. It's not necessarily like a zoo. They didn't buy these animals to put them in here. These were animals that were from the state, that either their mothers were killed and they were raised here, or they were hurt and they were brought here. So there's all kinds of animals here. There's tons of birds and bobcats and bears and all kinds of stuff. This is a very, very well done place, and definitely you should check it out when you're in the Maine area. This could potentially be the only way that you ever see a real moose too. A couple males with some big antlers. There's one way back there. It's really hard to see. In case you were wondering what a moose butt looks like, now you know. This guy just came right over to me. That's a good shot for you.
I was going to say, you nailed it.
So now you know where to go next time you're in Maine and you want to see a moose. Come to Gray, Maine. Pretty cool. Well, destination New Hampshire today, so I'm getting back on the road. All right, so I'm gonna get some lunch and then get on the road. I wanna be in New Hampshire by later today or tonight, so I'm pretty excited for New Hampshire. I have some really cool stuff planned, so definitely stay tuned for those videos coming. So hopefully you loved checking out Maine. I love Maine. It's definitely one of my favorite states. There's always something cool to see, so hopefully you thought so too. If you want to see last week's vlog, click this box right here, and if you like what you saw and you want to follow me along on my journey, click my head right here, and I'll see you in my next video.